Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Married to Medicine, Season 9, Episode 5. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love the fact that I can talk about these things and give my opinion, my rendition, my take on things, and not be guilty for it. I mean, we all have our opinions and what we think about things. I appreciate you for stopping by and checking me out. Whew, Chad, I got my notes. I got my notes. They ain't long, though. They ain't long. But then again, let's get into this stuff that we call Married to Medicine. Ooh. Now, why are the guys fighting? Why are the guys upset at each other? Well, actually, it seems like only one is upset with the other. Eugene got his drawers up in a bunch. Now, of course, we all heard the term throw a rock in a pack of dogs. The one that you hit is the one that yells. And I think Dr. Karen threw a rock and it hit Eugene and Toya. Because both of them fools is giving off the impression that they got issues, financial issues again. Let me tell you, just to let you know, I think they do. All this stuff about Dr. Karen and Eugene is just stupid. Yeah, it's obvious that Dr. Karen and Neela, who came in their U-Haul truck outfit to the party asking for the Harrises, it's obviously struck a nerve. Now, we've all heard the stories. We've all seen where they've been living and, excuse me, it just seems as though, and from the stories online, that Eugene is sick and tired of Toya spending up all the money. They keep making these poor financial decisions. They got 2 kids. And apparently them kids ain't slept in the same house no more than 2 years straight. Now, yeah, they're young. What, they 8 and 6 or something like that? But yet and still, ain't nobody got time to be. Do you know how troublesome it is to move? Now, let's see. I think I've moved 8 or 9 times in my life, maybe 10. And hell, that I can remember, as a kid, we only lived in a couple of places. Now, when I got 4 years old, my parents bought a house. And then after that, life goes on and you grow and you start your own family and yada, yada, yada. But all I'm saying is there can't be, you mean to tell me y'all can't find nowhere to live? Y'all are millionaires, essentially. Now, Toya been on this show 9 years. She got to be making a good million, if not at least $899,999.99. That's a whole heap a lot of money. Now, if she spends like I think she spends, she's spending close to probably half her paycheck. And that's not good. Hey, I know that the more money, more problems, right? And I can attest to, when you make more money, you spend more. I get it. And Dr. Eugene said he was taking shifts to appease his paycheck. He didn't want his paycheck to go down. I get it. I don't want my paycheck to go down. So I chose to do things throughout my career at work so that my paycheck don't go down. I get it. There are ways to make sure that your paycheck don't go down. Like Eugene said, Dr. Eugene said, you can take extra shifts. You can, all kind of stuff that folks can do within their workspace. Now, what gets Dr. Eugene's craw, is that another dude made fun of him. Like, come on, man, we don't do that. Y'all do. Y'all crack jokes lightly on each other. Y'all been doing that since day one. And now that the joke's on you, oh, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Is okay? Remember when Dr. Heavenly said Dr. Damon or somebody at work made a reference to speaking with Dr. Eugene, saying that he said that Toya was the worst thing that he could have ever been with or got with or is dealing with. I kind of believe that. I think, and okay, Dr. Eugene is very, I don't want to say intelligent, but he's keen on things. And what we see on the television, whoever watches TV can see it, but he's living it. He knows a hell of a lot more than we do. And even on Watch What Happens Live, even Dr. Jackie confirmed that Toya is lazy. Now, then I heard again, look, I keep hearing things. Then I heard that she got businesses, but they're not advertised. I'm like, well, girl, if she had businesses, wouldn't folks know about them? Listen, something ain't right, but all I know is everybody don't damn move. Most of us stay put. So the fact that you don't stay put, the Harris's family, I don't know what to tell you other than, make sure you pay your bills. Okay. Make sure you take care of that debt. Any, new debt, loose debt can be assured that you can take care of it because you're creating something new. So you know what you're working with. Now, all I know is Dr. Karen doubled down and he was like, listen, I'm sorry. So, then he said it was still funny. Dr. Eugene was like, what? So at the end, Dr. Eugene accepted the apology. Dr. Karen said the apology without adding in, but I still thought it was funny mess or anything else. It was just the apology. And they're good. Wipe the slate clean. They ain't trying to move on with this anymore. They're not going to bring it up. It ain't, like you said, we're not the women. Shade, dig, So we got Jackie trying to get Simone to like Dr. Haley. Okay, I'm calling her Dr. Haley because she is acting the opposite. That's just me. Okay? So Dr. Jackie's trying to get Dr. Simone to, be chums with Dr. Haley. So when Dr. Simone comes to have her, routine lunch, talking ish, Dr. Simone finds Dr. Haley already there. And she ain't leaving. And you know how animated Dr. Simone is. You know, she got to let you know, excuse me, bent over, excuse me, what in the hell is going on? What is this? Didn't I tell you? But Dr. Simone was a good sport about it. I like their camaraderie. I like how Dr. Simone really reels it in and knows how to shift the, I guess, I don't know. I like I like her rapport, and I like how it's a mess when she stays upset, because in that moment you can tell she was perturbed. You can tell she was upset, but she's like, okay, let's do lunch. And she just sat down, ate her food, literally and figuratively. Okay. Now I think that's what you call an ambush. Ooh, not the other way. Next, we got Anila and the kids bringing pizza to Daddy and a big old bottle of, was that bourbon, or it was big. It was like, wait a minute, that's gonna take like all year to drink. What is this humongous bottle that you got parading with the kids? And it's at work. Now, I don't know what Anila is privy to in the business sector of life, but never once ever in a medical facility have there just been drinks flowing. I'm just trying to understand. Now I know it's late after hours, woo, but you on TV drinking alcohol at work. It just don't look good, like Dr. Kira said. No, we're not gonna do this. But he poured her some for her. He didn't have any. At least I didn't see him drink. And Anila is complaining about their kids, and I'm like, girl. Now it just sounds like Anila is bothered that she can't continue and grow her blogging business because of her kids. But it's just how she's saying it. Like, they're the problem. Like, bitch, they're children. And apparently one of them you can just pick up off the floor when he got a boo-boo. Hello? That boy is, it ain't broke. Okay, listen. Anila, girl, get you a little part-time so-and-so that you can watch on your camera at the house while you doing your stuff. You can have a little camera set up, watch them with your children part-time in all of the areas that they would, just watch them while you there, and let them know, don't bother me, disturb the au pair. Okay. And just, handle it that way. Give them a trial, check out how they work. Girl, don't be complaining about your kids, especially in front of your kids. But the humdinger, when she suggested her mom come, Dr. Kieran was as serious as that liquor that he was not drinking. He was like, what? He don't want her mama at his house. They showed a montage. Ooh, production. I think they are the other unknown shady housewife. The fairy godmother, the shady fairy godmother, of the housewives, when they just be flashbacking, giving them every bit of, I know you fucking lying. OMG, when they flash back and it's just Kieran's face like, no. He was upset. She dropping crumbs like like it's a little children's novel. She's just demanding, and inconsiderate, rude. Shall I go on? No, I'm not trying to talk about nobody mama. I'm just saying Dr. Kieran's look, because of what he experienced that we saw. Okay, it's a lot more than that. We just came in after they've been together all this time. So you can imagine what Dr. Kieran has seen with his mother-in-law. Now, Anila said maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. He was like, 2 weeks. Like, she come over Friday and leave Wednesday. That's almost a week. Yeah. Oh, Dr. Kieran. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious, because in the beginning of this of this season, they showed some footages for the remainder of the season. And yeah, she come in. I was thinking, why are they welcoming the grandma in? I'm like, the house is finished. They've been there already. So I said, oh, okay, she must be coming to stay for a while. And then, filming is what it is. And we see Miss Gomez leaving with her pinto bean recipe. And, I'm like, okay, so I put it together then, like, okay, so Anila mama must be coming because, of what the previous footages said. Anyway, Dr. Kieran ain't having it. He don't want that woman in his house. He is done with her. What does my note say? Yeah, Dr. Kieran's face when Anila mom coming. Ooh. Child. So next we have some conversation going, and the girls are talking, and they come up about dick pics, and Dr. Jack was like, well, talking about her job and everything, how she gets, pictures sent, because of the changes that going on because of, the sickness and whatnot. She was like, yeah, so pictures come in, and then sometimes, she gets her vagina pics. Hello. Of course, we say pee pics, pussy pics. So Dr. Jackie said sometimes they'll send in the male's penis too. And she's like, why are you sending this to me? I don't need to see. What? I can only imagine. Side note, sidebar, side eye. I can only imagine what prompted the dick pic of Dr. Jackie's patient. What in the hell is going on in there that a conversation would be had with the outer part that goes in there? One can only imagine. Okay. Next, we have more conversation, and child, Dr. Contessa said, I get hit up by men and women. I get dick pics all the time in my DMs. Oh. My goodness. See, I just think it's sick people everywhere. And yet you ain't got to be sick to send a dick pic or a pussy pic. All I'm saying is for anybody to receive that many unwanted, unsolicited pics of other people's bare skin genitalia, then I don't know what to tell you. I just think that is too many sick people running around with phones and devices that don't need them. Because it don't make no doggone sense for this many people to have that many pics sent to them like that. Then Quaz was like, absolutely no, ma'am, no ham, no Sam, no turd. We don't do nothing with no dick pics. She can't stand them. But then a little bit of her confession was, unless I know you. Unless we grooving already, Hey, look at what's waiting for you when you come on. Stuff like that. I don't even like that. Never, no, never really did. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, We got Contessa with the trainer. I swear, no matter what this man wears, it's all the clothes gonna fit the same because he is so ripped. He is ripped beyond rippage. So they going over things and getting measurements for her body, telling her she needs to tone. I can't wait to see the finished product because this is gonna be interesting. So now we got Audra back from Ghana. That is Dr. Haley's friend, the attorney. I think she's married to one of the doctor friends. Anywho, they're talking. She got a confessional, so she's in there. She's on the team now. She's a friend of the show. Audra, attorney at law, Esquire, all that stuff. Going on and on about how Dr. Haley wants to apologize and take, full on responsibility. The way she sounds like she is on the path to goodness with the ladies. Now, then they showed a montage. Ooh, production good with these montages, child. Days prior to this particular filming, she met with Toya, apologized wholeheartedly as she should have. Apologize, of course, to Quad, to Dr. Jackie, anyone who was on those tapes that was shown as the ambush child, the intervention. And I think, she's feeling better about herself, So in that meeting, in particular with Audra, she was talking about how she's on the mend and she wants to apologize to Contessa, but she sent a text, but no response. She wants to really hone in and apologize to Dr. Contessa. And Audra is letting her know for sure. Now, Audra is a party girl too. She likes to bend it over, and twerk and all this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, girl. But how old are you? She must be young. She must be quad young. Because, I'm just saying, everything ain't for everybody. And there is an age limit to how we behave in certain situations. Of course, when we are with our girls, guys too, when they fellas, they act a certain ignorant that don't need to be explained. Just like, but in that instance, you're filming and every time we see her, she's dropping it like it's hot and twerking. And now she's trying to read somebody and, I don't know. It's going to be interesting in episode 6. But yeah, Audra is full on with Dr. Haley getting her apology tour on. Get it done. So next we see everybody getting ready for Vegas. Dr. Jackie then rounded up all the girls and the friends and whatnot. Dr. Carey's there with all the ladies. Like I said, everybody is there catching their flights. Dr. Contessa's late. Everybody waiting on her. Luckily, everybody's on that. I guess that specific airline is popular. Me, I like another airline. And, because that particular airline, ooh, this experience I had, everybody say it's all popular. It got this, it got that, it got that, it got this. But let me tell you real quick. Now, just imagine, right? The plane is flying. Now, stick your hand out. Just stick any hand out and separate your thumb and your pinky and make, and your middle 3 fingers are, the body of the plane. And then you got the wings with the thumb and the little pinky finger. Just, and just now you got your hand, kind of level out with your arm, right? In front of you. Ain't gotta be all stretched out, just so you can see. I want you to see what I experienced. Okay, now I want you to rotate your hand to where your thumb is pointing straight up. Now go back to regular position with your hand level. Now do the exact opposite where your thumb is pointing down. That means the pinky is up. So your hand and arm is little, so just to demonstrate your hand, not necessarily your arm. So now you're back to level and that's what happened to my plane. Yeah. And that was 2012? No. 2016, 2015, somewhere around there. Maybe 2014. Somewhere around there. To this day, ain't nobody told me what happened. Nobody came on the PA system. Nobody, not a steward, nobody, not a waiter, nobody on that plane. Nobody said anything. I knew my life was over, child. I knew when that feel, and now I'm in the single aisle where ain't nobody sitting next to me. They got those aisles where you got the singles and you got the doubles on the other side, right, of the aisle. The dude on the other side of the aisle in my row, all he was saying was F it for a good 3 minutes. Or, well, it seemed like it was 3 minutes, but it was actually the whole time the plane did that. It did it twice. Like I said, like I motioned, we're leveling off, right? Thumb up, level, thumb down, level. And some turbulence that seemed to be normal. That was a flight from ATL to Orlando. I was so in shock because at that time I had a heightened fear of flying, not like I do now because I've flown so much. Yeah, I take flights, baby. I be flying. Yeah. But then, ooh, child, I swore off that airline ever since then, and I ain't looked back. I just, hey, each and every time you just hoping and wishing that things, don't go badly. Anywho, so yeah, everybody getting ready for Vegas. Everybody's showing up. Dr. Contessa's late. She's going to be there in about 15 minutes. And Dr. Simone, look, when they were getting ready for Vegas, Dr. Simone was talking to Cecil about this cat suit she wore, and she bought some butt pads so she can look like she from ATL. She bent over as to demonstrate the how far out her butt gonna be. Dr. Simone is stupid. And every time you see Cecil, you got a drink. All right, Cecil. But I hear you got a problem because that 25K is still ringing in my ear. You better not do nothing else. Dr. Jackie and her husband is messing around in the closet. She looking at what she want to wear. And she's, letting him know it's going to be some sexy things going on. And I'm going to bring it back to you, baby. I'm like, ugh. I ain't over the cheating per se. So I'm not a fan of his. Moving on. So we got Dr. Contessa also trying to make, choose some outfits for Vegas. They doing, again, these montage flashbacks and whatnot. Her and Layla, the little hypersensitive girl, she is the real outspoken girl. She was helping her try on clothes. It was real cute, real cute. I wonder if she, well, no, I ain't trying to talk about nobody kid, but anyway, I wonder if she a little special, not special ed, no, but because of her, I don't want to say hot, just her being so outspoken and quick to say something, quick to react. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, is she on some type of spectrum of like a attention deficit type of thing because of my experience with kids and psychiatry and psychology and and studying some things throughout my travels, so a lot of years spent closely with these types of things, and it just seems like she is at her level of spontaneity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just something I picked up on and I noticed. No shade or anything. I'm not trying to suggest, other than I'm just wondering, just from something that I saw in her. I saw it when she was choking on whatever she was choking on, and Dr. Contessa saved her in the kitchen and went on with life. Like she didn't hug the baby. She didn't, hey, she didn't see it all, right? Anyway, what else I put on here? So I got my notes, child, got my notes. She did acknowledge that she got Dr. Haley's text, but she still don't trust it. Well, again, actions speak louder than words, period, point blank. Again, they meet at the airport, and Dr. Contessa is running about 15 minutes late. So they are getting ready and talking mess to each other. And there she go again, dropping it like it's hot. Attorney Esquire, dropping like it's hot. She and I don't know, it seems like she was brought on the show to battle with Quad the way what's her name? The way Dr. Haley is pushing them towards each other and talking and like she said before about how her and about Quad and her. Okay. I don't know, child, but all I know I don't know nothing. All I know is they just, at the airport acting a fool outside. And so they go in and checking in. And girl, why is Toya and Carrie not walking? And somebody need to change their clothes. Cause somebody needs to change their clothes. Anywho, they are having a ball on the plane. You know how they do, got the little footages of them doing this and doing that. Ain't nothing to write home about. But when they land in Vegas, talking all that crap, all that mess, they are on a little party bus to the hotel, and they see a liquor store. Well, first of all, they complain that their party bus don't have liquor on it. Dr. Jackie was like, there is plenty of water here, and it looks like everybody here could use some H2O. Dr. Jackie's delivery of Bitch Get Off Me is hilarious to me. So they are traveling and they're looking around in Vegas when right before they get to the hotel, across the street is a liquor store, and they are hooping and hollering because they see a liquor store. Okay, y'all. Really? That's what we're doing? Okay. And it goes off like, woohoo! Next on Married to Medicine. They can't wait to drop their draws and get it in. Child, they can't wait to drop their draws and get it in. Get it in. They are just a trip. They get to the hotel. It's all nice and stuff, you know. Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie, they're sharing a penthouse suite. Ooh, that was nice. Everybody else got their own room. And Dr. Haley is ticked off that she is not in that penthouse suite with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. They got on the opposite ends of the suite are the rooms. In the middle is where all the action takes place. That's where they had their lunch after the plane. They're eating good and everything, chilling. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Dr. Dr. What's her name? Dr. Haley is just going from room to room, looking, trying to see who she can finagle to let her stay in that penthouse suite. I know, boo boo. You got your own. Have fun. Bye bye. Dr. Jackie ain't having it. Some might think that Dr. Jackie is kind of, shading Heavenly for all of the, mess Dr. Haley has spewed out of her mouth about Dr. Jackie's husband, Curtis. And this most recent rant, referencing him to, stay away from strip clubs and yada, yada, yada. Well, this is very interesting because at the beginning of this season, and we only 5 episodes in, 5-6 weeks in, you know how they preview what's coming down the pipe on Married to Medicine this season. We saw what looked like some bolo action. Well, hold on, disclaimer, not that action, but the whole stripper thing action jumping off, and the ladies were present. And I think I saw Dr. Haley with a prop, but I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, can't wait to see the next episode of Married to Medicine. I can't wait to see Dr. Kieran's face when Anila Mama is there. Ooh, I know he's going to be at work a hell of a lot. He's going to be like, yeah. That's going to be hilarious. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. We're going to wrap this up. I've been talking for a while. Ooh, Married to Medicine. Woo. Yeah, they have some stuff going on. But yeah, we're going to end this and we're going to get with each other another time. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what's up. And here's my outro.